turn one. Up through the S's.
Through the S's, uphill, left, right, left.
Oh, one car off. Scott Bully in the way, and we're stacking them up.
Oh my God.
My. One car up and over the fencing.
Wow.
There's got to be 10 cars involved in this one, and one literally out of the ballpark. Let's look at this again, Larry. 2 cars make contact there, including the 26 machine, Scott Bully.
And these cars just start stacking up behind him. See Corey Heath come in there in the 12th car.
Is that the 21 of Troy Williams that goes right up and over the wall? It is Troy Williams out of Chaffee, New York.
Hey, I've got to go, Robbie. There's been another accident on the track. Thank you.
All right. Racing back to the line. Sterling Marlin trying to make up a lap. There's Stan Smith's car demolished, and there's some flame coming out of the Alabama driver's car. Take a look at what happened here that's brought out the second caution of the day.
There's Stanley Smith in the middle in the black car. They were running 3 abreast going into that turn, Ken. There's the car number 1 of Rick Mast.
There is one car that has gone over the wall, as you see in that. And we'll get that for you in a moment. And there are the remains of the car that went over the wall.
And it looks like someone standing there with a helmet, Ken.
And got out of that.
Let's hope that is the case. The helmet goes off. And boy, if that's the case, that is very, very good news.
Problems. Huge hit for Kennedy. The 11 up on the safer barrier. Down off the wall it comes to a grinding halt in the middle of the racetrack.
So he's racing on the inside of David Gill, and they make a little bit of contact. You see John West Townley was on the outside. He's going to run right into the side of him and kind of lift that truck up a little bit. Got into the catch fence. For the second week in a row, we've had a vehicle in the catch fence. But again, the catch fence did its job. It kept that truck down on the racetrack, and you see it riding along the top of the safer barrier.
So Terry Labonte is and Derek Cope has gone up over the tire barrier, up over a bank, and the Fingerhut Ford.
Oh my goodness.
That is a wild ride. Let's see what happens.
Well, it was side by side with John Krebs.
Oh.
John Krebs goes, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Out through there in front of Derek Cope.
And the car overturned several times. So our concern isn't about Derek Cope. He's okay. Our concern is John Krebs. And he did not come close to a spectator area. They were well separated from the area that Krebs landed in.
Yarborough's trying to pass. They're in deep trouble. Cale Yarborough's over the wall. He never even touched the guardrails. He sailed down that 40-foot slope. Quake slides through the infield. Leroy Yarborough was clipped as he tried to avoid the collision. His trunk lid was torn off. Sure glad I wasn't close when it happened. Cale Yarborough's mechanic, Banjo Matthews, listens to the broadcast of the race, hoping for news. That car he so carefully put together lies at the bottom of a hill, 100 feet outside the guardrail.
I think I'm okay, guys.
Back at California Speedway, hard crash in the corner of the 88 car. Brad Keselowski, heavy impact into the wall. Couple of cars involved. The one car of J.J. Yaley is involved. His Chevrolet has sustained some damage.
Yeah, Brad Keselowski really got blindsided. He didn't see this coming at all. You see this 42 car gets sideways, gets into the right rear quarter panel, and then this 88 car just slams the wall, went up in the air.
Guys, I don't know if I've seen a harder wreck before going into turn one of my life. Thing on fire. Again, the soft wall that NASCAR's got at most all these racetracks really held up, and it was a great thing. And we saw Brad get out of the car. That's great. And boys, I'll tell you what, that reminds me of some bad accidents we've seen in this sport in the past.
No brakes.
take a look at it again.
There we see Todd Bodine. He gets clipped by the 77 car. He and Jeff Gordon get together, and then now there's no place for these other guys to go. Rudd's involved. There we see Rudd going to, maybe he didn't have a whole lot of damage, but man, I tell you, Martin looked like he was running 200 miles an hour going through.
I'm telling you, he
didn't
sure
slow
did.
down a lot.
Now this ought to be a real shot.
Just as I walk out in the infirmary, they said Lee Petty just went over turn 3 and 4 wall.
How long can he do that? Rusty gets out of the way now. Cotton Petty.
And he's upside down. Into the guardrail. Side over side. End over end. And Davey Allison has experienced a horrifying crash. Let's take a look at it again. It happened outside of turn 2.
See some contact between Darrell Waltrip and Davey Allison, and the car just flew through the air. Well, it got on the air, in the air very quickly. It goes over the top of the guardrail.
Yep.
Flipped right over the top of the guardrail.
Just prior to halfway, Robert Huffman hit Dave Stacy coming off turn 2. David Hutto and George Crenshaw were also involved. The recent heavy rains made the grass a skating rink, and Stacy's car slid all the way to the dirt embankment, flipped over it, and amazingly landed on its wheels in Lake Lloyd. Rescue workers waited for the 29-year-old Enon, Ohio driver to clear the cobwebs before he got out.
Well, it gives you more flexibility on your ratios, too. You know, sometimes the second gear corner becomes the first.
One truck hard into the tire wall, coming out of turn 10 and headed
He's out of here,
for 11.
That truck went out of the course. Look at him stuck on the wall there.
Yes, indeed it did. That is turn 10. That's the fastest corner on the course.
Ray Daniels, rookie in the Truck Series, and the officials are quickly to his aid, and he is out of here.
He just got in way too hot. You see, now he's in the gravel, no way to stop that truck. It hits the tire wall, climbs it, gets into the fence, and almost into the parking lot on the back.
Big flip, big roll. Now, tire walls are a mixed blessing, and anybody who's road raced a lot has been into their share of them. As there sits Ray Daniels' truck.
Top 6 all staying together. Chad Hockenbrough holds on that 6th spot. There's Tim George Jr. Oh, trouble already.
Going into turn number 1, the 59 slides over the wall, jumps over the wall, and is going to hit on the other side. How about the 59 of Buster Graham leaping that wall?
Remember how much rain we had here yesterday? That's what postponed this race till today. He picked up speed when he got in the grass.
And what a great thing that car was able to stay on all 4 wheels.
Let's see what happened here. Something happened to Tom Birdie there. He turns into Kyle Martell in the 43 car. And you see the smoke. These guys had no idea. Watch Buster Graham, the left of your screen here. That is amazing that he leaped that 3-tier guardrail.
And then
just about went back over it on the other side.
On the other side, just about got back over it, but it was caught up. Again, Tom Birdie, hard left turn to make contact with some of the other trucks or cars, and amazingly over that guardrail on the inside of this racetrack.
That looked like a high hurdler there.